Good morning, everybody. Levi and I decided to come out to Winding Stairs Park here in Lafayette, Tennessee and do a morning hike. Watch your feet, buddy. This is the same weekend as SOC, Southeast Overland Camping event, that would have been at Brushy Mountain State Penitentiary in Petros, Tennessee. But unfortunately, we did not get to make it this year. Due to some unforeseen events, the Tundra is at the shop with a water pump issue. So we didn't get a loaner vehicle until it was too late. So we're going to make the best of our weekend and not miss out on an adventure. So let's head on down through here and check out some waterfalls. You ready, buddy? Mm-hmm. All right, let's go. So we're currently on the Red Oak Trail, which you start from at the parking lot. And we are heading to the Cascades. So this is one of the few cascades down here. It just kind of runs down the bluff side here, but you can definitely feel a temperature change. We've made a video down here once before, and in the summer, this is the place to be. So this section is the actual park called Winding Stairs, which is where you can head over and go down the staircase to the bottom of the gorge, or close to the bottom, and check out the main waterfall.
I close my eyes and I find myself slipping back, tearing pages out this notebook, gripping up no shots cause ain't no secret I mean. Yeah, and then I take a deep breath, step back, relax. I think about all them good times and laughs that I shared yesterday that I have today. I'm so grateful cause I can say that I remember what it was like tonight.
So I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, but there is a paved walkway that comes up to this overlook right here. And you can see one of the main falls. When we came up here a couple years ago, it was later in the spring and the leaves were back on the trees. And you really couldn't see the falls, but you could hear them. And I'm sure there's been folks walk up the creek bottom here, you know, down here at the bottom of the gorge, and tried to get to the base, but I don't think there's an actual trail that goes up there. So this is the Cascades Trail. When we came up here a couple years ago, we actually went the Cascades Trail first and went all the way around, and I was plumb worn out by the time I got to the waterfall. Kind of why we went to the waterfall first this time.
Ask him. I'm tired.
I told him if he's tired already, he might want to turn around. But anyway, we're going to do a little bit of Cascades before we head back to the car. I didn't really come out here planning to do all of it. I just wanted to get out because we did miss SOC. And I did have plans to stop at B-Rock Overlook and just kind of get out and reset. But this right here will do. This will do. This little thrill seeker right here wants to adventure some more. So what do you want to go do?
Go down on the bottom.
Of? What's that one called?
Nature's Ladder.
Jacob's Ladder.
Jacob's Ladder.
And it's steep.
And it's steep. So I have to just
You have to be very careful, right?
I have to be very careful and hold Daddy's hand.
All right. So there it is. Jacob's ladder. Caution.
Okay. Let's go.
And
Let's go, Daddy.
that's what you're going down.
Woo!
To push aside any negative feelings. Can't even say what I dream. Yeah, sometimes all I hear is that clock ticking. I close my eyes and I find myself slipping. Back tearing pages out this notebook, ripping up no shots cause ain't no see what I mean. Yeah, and then I take a deep breath, step back, relax. I think about all them good times and laughs that I shared yesterday that I have today. I'm so grateful cause I can say that I remember what it was like to not know peace. Every waking moment I'm blurring.
Oh, here's you another little reference of this steep section of Jacob's ladder. Yeah, that's what you come down.
We're very down. Whoa.
So we're probably going to get whooped for being thrill seekers. There's a few pretty good little step downs where, you know, I told Levi to stand in one spot and I stepped down and then I lifted him down. Some of these ledges are almost as tall as he is, that we have to step down. Me know the best English. Well, I think once you get down the bluff face, it pretty much is just kind of like switchbacks. It's not a real ladder, buddy. They just call it Jacob's ladder because it's so steep. So we're gonna wind down these switchbacks and carry on. All right, we made it to the bottom of Jacob's ladder. That was definitely a first for me. There's the sign showing we made it. And there's actually some more cascades up here, the Southern Cascades. So we're gonna go check those out.
We made it to the bottom. Yay! So we're heading to another waterfall.
He sees me do it, and he's gotta do it too.
So we're heading to another waterfall. This waterfall is nasty. It's pretty dirty. So you have to walk.
All right, you gonna turn it around and show everybody the waterfall?
Everybody, there's a waterfall.
Well, this is going to be the Southern Cascades off the Cascade Trail, just up from Jacob's Ladder. Short little hike up. This place is awesome. So coming the direction that we came, you have, let's see if I can get on that, Cascades and Jacob's Ladder. So you can see Cascades goes on up to the Southern Cascades, and then on back down this direction, and then you can go up Red Oak and go back the other loop, which they do have a sign that says exit that way. So I think we're gonna go probably Red Oak and loop back up to the car.
Welcome, everybody. Great news. We're going to eat.
What's the news, buddy? You said great news and you didn't say nothing. Tell us the news.
We're walking back to the car. We're seeing all this trees. We're going on the Red Oak.
Tell them all about it. Are you getting tired?
I'm getting tired, everybody.
We've done a lot of walking, haven't we?
We have a lot of walking, everybody. The butterfly. Body. Like, purr.
You just hit me with that.
I know. Sorry, Daddy.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like being on an old logging road and being the pack mule. I knew eventually somebody would get tired and want carried. And here we are.
Indian money.
You found some Indian money?
Yeah.
Where'd it come from?
I don't know. Maybe an Indian dropped it.
Well, that's going to be it for this little adventure up here to Winding Stairs. Levi, did you have a good time?
No.
Is it because you're tired?
Yeah.
But you had a good time adventuring? Alright. So, we'll catch y'all on the next one. We're going home to get some lunch.
And
Wash our Indian money.
wash our Indian money.
Catch y'all on the next one.